So I know Janet says we might not have time, but I want to talk about anti-barriers to exercise. We talk about creating barriers to prevent obesity, but one of those is to not have barriers to exercise. So some tips in just the 5 minutes as we finish this up. Some tips are this, have a routine, even if it's just walking. If it's just walking every morning for 10 minutes or whatever that is, have a routine to do that every day. And I suggest doing it before you get started doing other things. Just do it before you get started, because then it's easier to get it done and less excuse in the afternoon to not get it done. And whatever your clothes are, your shoes, your workout clothes, have those laid out the night before. That's one less barrier that you have to creating that good habit of your movement every day. And whatever your exercise is, create that. I know I ride bike, so I will have all my clothes laid out. I'll have my bike ready. I'll have water bottles. I'll have fuel if I need it. Anything I need that's going to create less of a barrier, so I can't say, you know what, I don't want to get ready to go ride. So, and it helps tremendously. So that is just creating less barriers to good exercise. You have any tips for that, Janet?
So one of the things that I think is super important too is getting outside. I know sometimes weather is not always permitting that, but I think that when we get outside and start moving, that there's something special that happens. And I know when I had children and they played outside, they were tired and slept well. So I think some of those little steps of, if you can get outside and exercise, do that, whether it's, your garden or your yard or whatever, get outside, because those do things that help us prevent eating. And it also gets us into a better mood. We just feel so much better. Our neurotransmitters are released, and exercise is a lot more enjoyable. I know when I'm outside, I seem to enjoy our exercise so much more. So those are just positive tips. And, here's the thing, small steps again. You don't have to run a marathon. Let's start with simple things. Just start moving. Just start doing something and then build on it. It doesn't have to be that I have to do XYZ before I can do this. If you want to go to a gym, just go to the gym. You don't have to do everything because everybody's at different levels and steps. But the first thing is just start moving.
Right. And if you can't go to the gym, don't go to the gym. Yep. And there's been many times when I'm traveling or something like that, I don't have access to a gym with decent equipment. I just do something, push-ups, all kinds of body weight exercise, squats, whatever. And sure, maybe it's not with weight, but it's better than nothing. Just keep moving.
Right.